At the southern tip of the Chesapeake Bay, EA Sports brings you coverage of the National Football League from Virginia Beach here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds beyond the 40s across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Everybody's asleep, man.
The air is Burrow. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Look at this defense. Well, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Now Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Here we go. 12. Can. Stop.
They'll try to run for it with Blue. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Trying to set up a screen for Blue. Fights through it. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
I like it.
Merry Christmas, Rick.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Here we go. Ready? Right up.
Now Burrow changing the look. Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke round. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
On 1st and 10, a handoff. Nope, it's a reverse. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Now it's Burrow. Gets this into the hands of Blue.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways, but you're right. They want to run their offense through him.
Now it's Burrow.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. It's a pickup of 6.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And the ball situated at the 9, 2nd and goal.
Can. 11 mighty.
Here's Burrow. And it's caught. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Jamar Chase
with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes.
It was the whole 1st quarter.
And his guys have taken a 1st quarter lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
I'm gonna have to pause in a second. After this play, I'm gonna pause it. I have to take my dog out.
Looking to put a drive together.
That's not how this thing works, buddy.
just 1 second showing on the play clock. We're going to get a timeout.
Yep. Excuse me. All right, I'm back.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Jackson now. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. Here's Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his legs.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Wide open receiver, complete.
And he'll be taken down after big yardage, but folks, there is a flag down, and they're already walking this one back.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
2nd and 16.
They will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
13.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
It was.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Second and 7.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got his man on the out route. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive.
Hey, report.
To throw again is Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have the first touchdown, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
180! 180! 180! What is it? Set up!
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there.
His 11th rushing touchdown on the year.
And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Gun. Cut. 180.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he'll stop Higgins open left side. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 yards there, 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here we go. 180. Raise high. Cut.
From midfield now, Burrow.
Now he breaks free in the middle of the field.
And he gets this one down to the 24. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And he's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, two's not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield.
Burrow looking to pass.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. 11, Thomas.
Back to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. T. Higgins, as the first half is winding down. And his guys have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
McPherson on for the point after.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half
Shouldn't
as
be.
the kick's away.
Shouldn't be.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
180! 180! Finish it up! Hey, Ozzie! Sit up! Sit up!
From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Sit up! 180! Finish it up!
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Bad time to get a delay of game penalty there. Not that there's a good time, but that makes it 3rd and 6.
What? 180! Finish up!
They go play action now. Jackson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
this off in time.
Yes, I did.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
It's nothing. I mean, there was nothing I could do. I don't got no timeouts. Nah, I didn't find the play I was looking for. I'm not about to. Yeah. It's good.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come, their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but
there he goes, right side. Touchdown.
He's leaning too far to the left.
A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
Oh, come on.
Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Yeah, I was upset. My guy just missed the tackle. Like, I was going straight for you. I didn't press any buttons or nothing. He just moved to the left.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll swing this out to Blue. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
180, 11, MT, take.
Now a shotgun handoff. Blue.
Come on, man. They switched me to the fucking cornerback. That's why I wasn't there. But the whole play.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys are going to take the lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally, here
but
in the
I
second
wouldn't
half,
have ran into the
that got
block
done.
like the linebacker did. I would have been waiting for you to come to the hole.
By McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
I was switching to the other guy though. I was when you saw me, I was on the left linebacker. I was switching to the right linebacker, and I was going to step him back because I was trying to get them to play vertical hooks, and I didn't have time to change them. So I was trying to switch him. I was trying to move him backwards. Like, as you can see, I was in cover 3 sky. I was trying to do something. I was not gonna be there. The right linebacker was not gonna be there. That's exactly where you ran the ball.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but
I really hate when the buttons don't do nothing.
One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
It's just been
It's
happening.
rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
That sucks because I already picked my play.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now it's Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
3rd down and 6. Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
I'm gonna go.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
42-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
180. What is it?
And they'll run on the inside handoff. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 103 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
No gain on the play.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Jackson. And he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Now it's Jackson. On the RPO, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in for 2 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off
I don't
by
know.
Trenton Simpson.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
At the 29-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying it, thank you.
To throw is Jackson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He'll try to do it himself. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A great play there. With his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
So that is true, because that's what I was looking for. I was like, he's probably a man, and I was like, I'm probably gonna have to run it. That's why I threw it so late, because right before I got all the way to the outside, that's when I seen that nobody was on him before he went off the screen, and I was like, cool, I can throw it.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
On 1, right?
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT, take. Ready? 11 MT, 11 MT.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he can't escape, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. For Kenner here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. What a heck of an effort there.
Outside was a one-play touchdown on the right.
A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
10. 11.
Burrow on play action. Pressure comes, and down he goes. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play.
They have my guys mixed up. Well, they have my guys mixed up to the point where I flipped it and I changed the play, and they still were scrambled.
Here's Burrow. Left side, it's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Out of the gun, they run with blue. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
At the 4-yard line.
Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Right, 80. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Throw left side, complete to Chase.
Touchdown!
Jamar Chase.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Get on, go. Get on. 180. That's up. Sit up.
They'll start this drive out.
Okay, that's crazy.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's 2nd down. Down Jackson.
Wide open receiver complete. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. That's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement long
Yeah, I would say so.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good, and they jump back ahead, 35-28.
Makes the score our home team 35, visitors 48.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a stoppage here. We'll get another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
On one, ready?
Here's 1st down.
11 mighty, 11 mighty. Gun, gun. Got. 180.
Burrow. Pass complete to Higgins. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Get set. Well, 180. Got.
Now Burrow.
He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside
Okay.
15. Now the offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
At the 9-yard line.
Now 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Oh, got. Got.
Here's Burrow. And a fine chase on the right side complete.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
On one, ready?
2nd down, goal to go.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12. Got.
Throwing, Burrow.
Nobody was where it's supposed to be. That's crazy. Not one person.
Away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Yes, sir, that touchdown puts him in striking distance, and let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road, want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult.
Point conversion.
Eleven, 11, 11. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Got.
To throw, Burrow. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It was intercepted.
Good shit, man.
I think it's easy to figure out why they went for too there, right? You want to make sure you're guarding against a...
Yeah, man, I had to put a couple people in coverage, like the fat boy.
They just need to worry about protecting on the kickoff.
That's the big one, and with the kickoff coming up,
He came all the way from the left side of the coverage, man.
But not so deep that the return guy can get it. I want to make someone else handle the football. Yeah, put some height on it and take some time down.
Yeah.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best.
Oh, there's nothing else to do.
Press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position. The advantage is switched to their opponent.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did